Eric Soderberg puts the ball in the air. We're underway in Salt Lake City. This will be Brooks. Got a crease right side. And Brooks out close to goes empty out of the gun. Air Force brings 4. And Kane over the middle. Great 100-yard games out of the Utah backfield. And Wide gets his first try, goes inside and gets a nice. It's a first down, and there's a jump.
52, offense, 5-yard penalty.
They're running inside with Wide. And Wide this time. Air Force showing blitz up the middle. They do bring some inside backers. Utah protects, and a nice hit.
That option attacking, tick-tock, tick-tock. Playing the clock for both offenses.
And that's what Utah's doing here, although that screen pass dropped. And he's going to run it. And Terrence Kane takes it inside the Air Force 45, and then Eddie Wide picks up the ball and will take it the rest of the way. On this play.
Did a decent job sealing the edge right there. And yeah, that Falcon defense, the way they strip at the football.
He's replaced the decorated kicker here in last year's game. Decided it as well in Utah's favor in the final minute. Reggie Rembert's going to bring this out from the end zone. And Rembert.
Potential he has for a guy that hasn't played much.
A pitch to Asher Clark. Clark's their top running back this year, one-time quarterback. And Jared, too, the only Utah native on the Air Force team from the safety spot. On the option pitch to Clark. And Clark is going to 28-yard line. Now the keep by Connor Dietz. And short. And handoff straight ahead. The fullback 2. Load between 3 men. 2 right now leads them. And on the late pitch to Clark, he's run out far side by Falcons. All right, Dietz, boy, he's going to make something out of what looked to be a busted play there. And Dietz gets well done then. 12 yards and a first for Air Force. Here, 2's wrapped up. Listed weight. Reverse. Oh, and a great cut inside. And all the way down the near sideline, inside 18 of Utah. 2 goes straight and up. That's a great fake. Dietz scoring for Air Force going in motion there. Halderman's another guy they think of in that way. They used Halderman. Asher Clark. Now Utah wraps it up. Problem for them. And Eric Soderberg's field goal kick is a very competitive team this year. Had the lead at Minnesota into the 4th quarter. This will be Devontae Christopher, a freshman on the run back. And that was a terrific hole. Quick receiver screen, ball jarred free, pass incomplete. Backfield, 5 wides for Utah. Nowhere to go. Kane keeps his feet moving and now finds a man. This is Matthews across the 45. Offense. Kane gives it inside. Eddie Wide, and that was a lot bigger than that. Getting the carry again. Oh, and there's a terrific. I think Utah might try to take advantage of. Instead, Kane throws over the middle, just slightly behind. Utah now on their 3rd down play here. Kane is 3 of 6. And he keeps the play again alive with his feet. But then his run down wrapped up, ball free, Air. All right, 3-man eye set behind Connor Dietz. And the pitch goes to Clark. Jumping around, moving, and
Offense, number 59.
Blown right across, most unexpectedly, right across the stadium. Oh, and Dietz almost had that ball ripped from him. Right on the 50. Gonna run a wide side pitch out here, and that's shut down. It's Luke Matthews deep. Matthews will make the catch at the 11. No, he won't. And that's a second Utah turnover. Single back 2. This is Dietz keeping, and they punch this in the end zone. Option pitch. Clark's got a chance, so he goes outside. They're going to be dragged out. third down call. Keeper by Dietz. Now, he may get a first out of this. He did not get a touchdown. Halderman in motion, 2 straight ahead, and the Utah native. But they'll take it, and so this will be Christopher. Up the right side from the 8. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, there's somebody else that came flying. Coming off its 13-0 season last year. As Kane hands inside, Eddie Wide, covered by Air Force, and that led to the Falcons' lone touchdown. Kane gonna hit from behind. Ball free, play dead. Kane again goes empty. Got 2 left, 3 right. Blitz coming, and Kane is crushed. He can't get rid of the ball. Ooh, and that came close, and there's no flag. Actually, looks like they got the ball, but a piece of the ball. On the punt by Shalbin, running plays. And make it 22 here on the late pitch from Connor Dietz to Asher Clark. Down a 9 for the Falcons, and they go straight ahead in the game.
I'm sure you've talked to him this week. Has he been nervous? How does he feel about playing in front of the home crowd?
This has been his biggest game of the year to look forward to, where he wanted to.
Their pitch on the third down play broke down the chance for and Wide able to get some yards there. Going in again, and this time Eddie Wide pushing. Kane goes under center. Ben Hendy, a tight end, and they're blocking, and they're, boy, I'm not sure he got there. Eddie Wide looks like he did not. Goes to him. And the punt away, Rembert will fair catch for Air Force. First down here. There's a fake, and Dietz keeps it inside. Lost this year coming at Oregon. Loss doesn't look so bad right now. Dietz trying to get out, and Dietz with a good job.
Quarterback job, but he got hurt early, and that really left Jefferson as the main guy.
It gives to Jared too, and a good first down.
Offense shows some leadership.
Option pitch, but that time shut down. 3rd and 4. They run 2. Now it's great fake, and Dietz gets a first down.
Going to add up as the game goes on. These body blows early.
Dietz holding it, going to try to throw one. Halderman. So the first pass. Eddie Wide, that does not look good for Utah. Dietz keeps again. Boy, they're using.
For Utah.
And here's Air Force now. This possession started at their 12. And they moved it now into Utah territory, although 2 is Bob Huntry. Starting play today and defending on 3rd downs. Oh, Dietz has got a great cut here. And then Dietz keeps. Oh, and Dietz does a nice job. That number very strong for Air Force as 2 takes it to the 20 or to the 30 first half. 2 is wrapped up. When we talk offense in high school, he's been their scout team quarterback for 3 years. His 2 is wrapped up, and that Finn Geyer, the punter, is on. He just tries to deaden this one. Air Force is there to cover it inside the 10. Utah starting deep from their 7-yard line. Quick slant. Room to run for Reed. Shakarin is now the running back for Utah with Eddie Wide out. Shakarin gets the handoff and is dropped for a guy that could have played at a whole bunch of other D1 schools. Not as many Air Force players fit that description as Kane.
You were in pretty good position. Why is that?
You know, we've had some turnovers and stuff that have hurt us bad, but I think, thanks.
Guys.
And here's the punt away by Utah. And a fair catch by Rembert. The crowd was 3 timeouts. And Dietz, great fake again, keeps.
It's tough for the umpire to see it if he's out of position with that backhand.
The back arm, yeah, that's. As Asher Clark is wrapped up. And there's a good play, a little fly sweep. Would have the real capability of trying to strike quick to get into field goal range. They'll just keep running it. Asher Clark. It's down on its home field, 3rd quarter, trying to run its way. 4 rush for Air Force. Pass is caught by Iona Key, but he's wrapped up right away.
Back out there and make something happen, Ted.
Well, they need him. 3 straight 100-yard games. Here's a quick slant for a first down. And David Reed breaks 2 tackles. Now it's a foot race. And David Reed will win it. 91 yards. Pass catcher for Utah. His 42nd catch this year. Next one was a foot race with a safety and a linebacker against David Reed. No race, no contest. Rembert on the run back for Air Force. And again to the 20, ball free, Utah.
As you're running, he's carrying the football low, and just before he's able to get both hands.
Air Force 20. Take the fly sweep. This is Matthews on the direct snap. So it took to the third quarter. Fly sweep handoff. This is Brooks. He's to the 15. Now yesterday we talked to... And let's see. As wide on his left. Late blitz coming. Ball dropped. Wide picks it up. Now he's got some blocking. And Wide came perilously goals. And he just pretty much a staple for them. And there's Dietz on the stacked up that triple I there as the give goes to Clark. Bumped into his blocker, and Utah starting to defend. Dietz gonna keep it and stop short. Flat.
Offense number 81. 10-yard penalty. Replay, third down.
Nope, they peel back on this. And Matthews with the clean catch. Can he turn the corner? Well, Air Force out there to string it out. That'll be shotgun first down. Eddie Wide gets the ball, and he's out to the 40.
To use to get in and out of their homes now that housing codes require homes in flood areas to be at least 4.
Incompletion now, third down for Utah. And that's incomplete. Kane trying to go back to Reed by Eddie Wide for a touchdown, and the 91-yard run really with a pass reception by David Reed. Look at this break. Up the middle, it's Rembert. All right, that's not Rembert, that's John Davis. Rembert's such a lift. Not have to drive long fields all the time. Great move by Asher Clark, but then the pursuit by who else? Halderman in motion. Gonna give it to Halderman on the fly sweep, and a nice play. That was a good call by the Air Force. That was against Colorado State as Jared 2 runs it down to the 35. Robert. Here's Air Force now inside the Utah 35. Warzika gets a pitch and another first down. Really all the academies, but Air Force renowned for it. Dietz got a man in the flat and a drop. Nathan. Dietz keeps to the 20, few long ones they've had. Fly sweep, Warzika's got the corner and more. Another terrific call. Dietz keeps it again after the fake to 2. Your Air Force is going to face next. Air Force going weak side, and Dietz is wrapped up. Derek Shelby, 15 of 20 this year. And kicks his second
to make plays.
Soderberg kicking for Air Force. This will be Christopher for Utah. Oh, good cover job there.
Coming up tonight.
The Mountain West is there's a jump by Objective.
Offense number 70.
12 or the Big Ten. Those are BCS leagues. The Mountain West has done better against BCS teams than those BCS teams. Of course, as we start the fourth quarter, 2nd and 13. Batted down.
2, if you want the true answer.
Here comes a blitz on Kane, and Air Force gets him. Right up the middle was John Felt. Utah had only been sacked 8 times all year. Right, Anthony Wright, and he's wrapped up right there.
At 7 have class from 7:30 to 11:30. They are marching in formation at 11:45 as a group going to lunch. Not much time for a social life, not that much time for football.
And there's a pitch to Asher Clark. Oh, and Utah was ready there. 3rd and 1.
Confusion about whether or not to leave the regular defense on its punt safe or to put the punt return team on the field.
And that ball, Geyer, who had... And there's a big play for Air Force. Sasan
Something good.
Air Force brings 4. Kane going to put it down and run to the 20, and then he's hit. Thomas. 4 receivers for Kane to look at, and he hits Reed, but Reed slips. Lost. He's the return man for the academy. He's going to take the fair catch. So now the Falcons start. Dietz on first down. Out of the backfield, it's 2. For a short. Gonna run that fly sweep again with Warzika. He's out. 17-6. Fake it this time, looking for the big ball. Down the field for Fogler. Broken up. Brandon Burton. Back to the option on second down. Clark is in trouble. On that side is Stevenson. Pass again. Halderman. Halderman hangs on inside the now pushing to try to get themselves at least into field goal range as Stevens outside. Reverse to Hunter. Oh, and does a terrific job. Kept. And it is good. He nails it. Strung together first downs, just 1 into the end zone. That's the one thing that has this game level. Devontae Christopher. And a good field position for. Inside, Eddie Wide runs it across the 40. On second down, Wide again. So Utah going to the run, but they don't. They need a full yard. And that play does not go cleanly, and that
Offense, number 80.
this only brings 3. Can Kane find somebody? Now he's going to try to run it, and Kane does not get there. So not had that offense today. The Air Force got in there on Selwood. But now Air Force is going to get pinned.
That's going to get it done.
21 carries, 81 yards. Going to keep it here and just get some room out to the second down. Fly sweep Warzika. Oh, and a horse collar tackle that will give Air. He puts it at the 22. Swings it out, Asher Clark right there. Who else? Robert Johnson.
Offense, number 59.
Right now. Dietz trying to do it himself. Swallowed up. Good snap. And Matthews will have a chance here, but he muffed it and was able to cover. The second muff by Matthews. Kane to the middle, incomplete for Reed. And Air Force bringing 5 on the rush. Kane comes underneath to Jeremy Brooks, and he's run out of bounds. 2 third downs today. Kane underneath Reed, but wrapped up. Andre Moore guarding against any sort of a fake, so they'll just let this ball hit, die, and then Air Force will play for overtime. And given that result, and with Dietz taking a knee. Coming on the flat drop to Rare. And they try to run against with Eddie Wide. And Wide is going to be stopped short of the first. Need about 1.5 yards here. And they'll give it to Wide, and he's got it. First down again from the Air Force 12. Quick screen, Brooks. Didn't get outside the receivers. Third down, Kane. Right flat. Fumbled out of bounds. It's a catch, I believe. Field judge got smacked. Let's see what the ruling is. They're going to rule that a catch and out of bounds inside the 1. They have 1 challenge a game. They get 1 challenge a game, so important first overtime possession. And Eddie Wide does not get it. Again, Wide is the deep back. Wide gets it again, and this time a push to the end zone. And Joe Phillips. Eddie Wide will take it. Look, 4 straight 100-yard games. He's happy. Now Dietz to work. And Dietz is brought down a lot student section. Dietz keeps, and Dietz gets to the 20. And they're going to have to go on 4th. Dietz looking for Fogler, has got him. Now where's the mark? First down.
Fitting it into a tight space.
And Dietz gets it out of bounds. And Dietz pitching to Asher Clark. Run out. That's the play. They fake the fly sweep. Dietz, nice maneuvering, and we'll have another 4th down. And Jared, 2, no. It's Dietz with kept it, was smothered, and Utah wins.
I think we're able to do that today.
Coach, you still have some big games ahead. What do you see that needs work?
A lot of stuff. And we got to move the ball better on offense. I looked up at the stats mid-4th quarter. We had 6 first downs.